Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you had a great day. If you were trading Pepe, your day has been fine. All right. Yesterday evening, we got a massive liquidation event in the evening, for me at least. So we got the drop down, which we talked about yesterday in the video on Pepe. Because yesterday in the video, what we talked about and what I said is that I still think it's most likely we'll get some sort of a dump into this level here at 2300. I have to be honest with you, I was saved by the liquidation event because Pepe in general, over the majority of the time yesterday, was much stronger than anticipated. We did not get a bearish breakout. You can also see right here quite clearly that there's a very strong resistance level here at 2700, and we'll talk about that later as well, because that is absolutely one of the most crucial levels for Pepe here. But eventually we did get that crash we talked about yesterday. And what we talked about yesterday is that, all right, well, then it very much depends on how we react to the level here at 2300, which you can see was a very strong resistance level. So usually, like, we broke above that. And then usually if we get the retest, the strength of the retest determines how strong the breakout and therefore the uptrend actually is. And so far, the reaction has been amazing. All right, so you can see, I'll zoom into the 1 hour time frame here. But you can see that we dropped down to the 200 EMA right here on the 1 hour time frame. But we never, first of all, with that flush we had earlier in the evening, we bounced back extremely well. And then with the second one, it took a bit longer. Like earlier this morning, we actually had quite a bit of that recovery as well. Took a bit longer, but again, like, this is what you want to see after a move like yesterday evening, just in general, all right? So not necessarily for Pepe, but in general for coins, is that you have a V shape. Right, so that we have the liquidation, but that the price instantly gets bought back up. And for Pepe, look, it's a bit of a tilted V, but it certainly is a V. Pepe right now also still has one of the highest volumes, still top 3 right here. So Pepe, when we're talking about the market at this point of time, is still one of my favorites to trade. And I think after the predicted crash and the reaction right now, I would be bullish on Pepe. Now, then the question obviously comes in, well, how can we trade this? I mean, the volume right now for Pepe is $12 billion, which is ridiculous. Last week it was 3, just for reference. But the big question is, how do you trade this? I mean, we've obviously seen strength here. So you could just buy Pepe here. That's a bit of a gamble in my eyes, and that's also not how I have built my strategies. No, what you can see, at least here on the 1 hour time frame, look, the higher time frames, Pepe is bullish. All right, this is an obviously bullish chart. I think Ethereum is still going to be very, very strong. So Pepe is Ethereum beta. So I think because of that reason, fundamentally it can still do great. But personally, I would just wait for this 1 hour time frame consolidation to break. All right, you can see right now, most of the volume is traded here between 2,700 and this level right here at 2,450, because the market is still a little bit uncertain. I mean, you can see Bitcoin, for example, had a decent reaction, but also still has to gain some more confirmation that we are actually, bullish again instead of just consolidating. So what I would say with Pepe is have a price alert at 2,700, which is clearly our main resistance level. Have a price alert at 2,300, which is our last kind of support. And just trade the breakout. And personally, I would not short. So if we break down below 2,300, I would just buy lower on Pepe. But the main opportunity is the breakout above 2,700. And given the strength, given the volume, given the momentum that we've seen from Pepe in the last 12 hours, especially in the last 16 hours, I think it's most likely that we might actually consolidate for a bit longer here. But that's the most likely breakout, which we just talked about, that we will get a breakout out of this consolidation eventually, is the bullish one. All right, to get a move into that level around 3,000, massive psychological resistance level. So this is what I would say is most likely. Like I said, personally, I would wait for the confirmation, but Pepe fundamentally here still looks amazingly strong. So those are my thoughts. That's what you'll have to work with. For now, thank you for watching. Make sure to join the Telegram or the Discord group if you want to reach out to me. And take care and bye.